During 150 years of rifle production, Winchester developed a reputation for producing durable products that last. And they're still being used around the world. Rifles and shotguns from the 1800s. But there's one that wasn't quite maintained properly, and it didn't last all that long. It's still around, but it's not shootable. It's behind us in this case. What's going on with this rifle, Ashley?
Well, the rifle behind me is probably one of the first guns that ever really went viral on social media. And of course, I'm talking about the Forgotten Winchester. And that's a Winchester model 1873 that was found leaning up against an old juniper tree at the Great Basin National Park in Nevada. Now, they found this gun in November of 2014, and in January, they posted a picture of it on their Facebook page with the question, can you spot the man-made artifact in this image?
Yeah, I remember that.
And people just loved it.
Crazy?
They went crazy over it.
So you got it.
So we have it, and we only have it temporarily. We actually did the conservation work on it.
Okay.
We have a renowned conservator at the Buffalo Bill Center of the West. And so the Great Basin National Park people, they drove it up here, and we worked on the firearm. You can imagine there may be a little bit of rust over the years from being left outside. And so what we did, first thing we always do when a gun comes in, check to see if it was loaded. Not as easy as you may think. The action was frozen, and when we did other tests to see if it was loaded, they came back inconclusive. So of course, we had to load it up and walk it across the street and have it x-rayed at the local hospital.
Hospital patient, yeah.
Yes, it was a hospital patient rifle. Now the gun wasn't loaded, but we actually found that there was a cartridge in the stock.
Oh, the trapdoor in the back.
Exactly.
That's right. They had a trapdoor for a cleaning rod or extra cartridges.
Yeah.
There was one in there, huh?
Yes, there was one in there, and it was a UMC 44 Winchester centerfire cartridge dating between 1887 and 1911.
So that's the classic 1873 4440,
Exactly.
the gun that won the West, the cartridge that won the West.
Yeah.
And you figure it's been left out there for who knows how long.
I wish
Nobody
we
knows,
knew
huh?
more, but the things that we do know, we know the gun was manufactured in 1882. We know about the cartridge. We also know that the lifter was removed.
So it was a single shot functionally.
Basically, and that's not something that just falls out.
Yeah.
And there was also a crack in the stock, so there's evidence of repair in the stock. So the gun was pretty beat up, actually, maybe before it was left out there.
Yeah, who knows? Could have been an old clunker that no one took care of.
Exactly, and you know, Winchesters are known heirloom guns, and so potentially something that was passed down. But the cool thing and the exciting thing is that we may never know
No, you never can
exactly
figure that
what happened to that gun. But you can give us your speculation if you go to iscout.bbcw.org and enter code 210. You can also upvote and downvote other people's theories, and I think you'll see alien abduction comes up there quite a bit.
Of course, I mean, if I were an alien, I would abduct the guy. I would have taken the rifle.
Yeah.
I'd have left the guy, yeah. Hey, if you want more information about crazy things like this, come to this Cody Firearms Museum. It is absolutely fascinating.
Well, and if you want to go see the gun come fall, it will be returning home to the Great Basin National
So
Park.
you need to get here quickly.
Get here quickly or go see it back in the Great Basin National Park, and it's home.
Hey, and for information on newer Winchester products, visit winchester.com.
We're what you tell